Blog Talk Radio.
You're listening to the Lina-Jones Diamond Network Show. This is the place where you and your business are the stars. Now welcome your host, Lina-Jones.
Hey, what's up, Diamonds? How's everybody doing today on this eclipse day in the U.S. and all throughout the world? You know, I forgot it was the eclipse. I did. I was working on a computer, and then I don't even know what somehow it popped into my head. Okay, so it's the day of the eclipse. I didn't get the glasses, so I'm not going to look up in the sky. But you know the odd thing about it, I remember the eclipse being here a long time ago, like 38 years ago. Yeah, because that's how old I am. I was listening to Anyway, so but you know how you try not to look at something, you know, it's like when you're told not to do something and you just can't help yourself but to do it anyway. Well, that's how I was about looking at the sky. Now, any other time, I can't say I don't pay attention to it because I'm kind of like a cloud watcher, especially when I'm driving or when my husband is driving or anyone else is driving, because I don't like to drive. Anyway, I look at the clouds because I love the formation of the clouds. So I'm a cloud watcher. So, but when I'm driving around local, I'm not looking at the clouds. This is just driving on the freeway or something like that. But driving to get me something to have for lunch, I'm just compelled. You know, I'm compelled to look up in the sky, and then, you know, I'm scared I'm going to look up there because I'm going to go blind. You know, all types of stuff just go running through your head. You know, that's just part of my paranoia, part of my anxiety, I guess. But I came home, I went and got me something to eat and came back and watched it on the news. I watched Channel 10, and they had a full coverage of the eclipse and all the good stuff that came along with it. So that was really good. So I got a chance to watch it without being there. And it didn't get dark here. It got a little bit like evening time type thing. We got a little bit of that, but we didn't get no major darkness here. So, but I know people were having computer problems and all types of little glitches today, you know, and everyone was blaming it on the eclipse. Oh, it's something wicked going on. It's nothing wicked. It's only if you make it wicked. Of course, you got those crazy people that's trying to do incantations and think they're Harry Potter or the witches, the warlocks and stuff. I'm not saying that stuff is not real, but when you have events like this that happens, it really brings out the weirdness in people. So, but I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone that didn't put on glasses and look out there at least got a chance to watch the news, because it's kind of giving you everything, because they had it on you could see the microscope and all that. So it's really neat. It's really neat. It's a beautiful thing. And the thing I liked about it on Channel 10 is they kept using, oh, there's the diamond effect. Yeah, they said the diamond effect. I tell you, we are up there. We are everywhere. We are everywhere. I'm telling you. So, on that note, welcome to the show. Welcome to Coffee Talk. This is the episode where I talk. And what I talk about is stuff. Just talk about stuff. Things that I think might be helpful, because I read a lot of Consumer Report magazine, and I see certain articles, and everyone don't have it. Some people are not paying that type of money, and you can't even get it online unless you pay some type of money, but they do have some good tips. So I take them and I share them, or any other interesting articles that I may run across during the month time, and I stuff them all together and put them in a Coffee Talk episode. Everything I may not be able to get to, but I try. I try to give out some good information to my people out there and to my peeps, and they just seem to like it, because Coffee Talk is one of my more popular shows. Yes, it is. So welcome to Coffee Talk. This is, and speaking of people out there, let's see what my stats are. I got U.S., Russia, Namibia, UK, Ireland, Madagascar, other little countries, Algeria, France, Germany, There's a little country called Nambia. I just wanted to give some shouts out to them. Apparently, they love my show there. So I want to give a shout out to people in Nambia, and I want to give a shout out to my biggest listeners there, right there in Virginia Beach. Thank you so much for supporting the show. You support me by listening to me. That's how you support me. So thank you so much. And I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I hit 10K on Twitter. Yes, I did. Not for the show. I have two Twitter accounts. So not for the show. So that was a hard task for me. It really was. Some people may not have been so hard for excuse me. See, I'm starting to mess up already. I ain't even started talking. But that was a hard accomplishment for me because, a lot of people I don't follow. A lot of people I don't allow on my Twitter account. So it fluctuates. It was always going up and then going down and then going up and then going down. And sometimes, and the funny thing about it is the closer I got to 10K, the followers would slow down. It was almost as if people were saying, okay, she's 998. If I follow her, that's going to put her at 10. I don't want to do that. People are just, people can be very cynical and hateful, but I made it. So, and it just goes to show you, if you are on Twitter and you have anything going on for your accounts, don't worry about it. Just hang in there, because you know what? I started with zero. I'm telling you, I started with zero. I followed 50 people, and I think 10 of them to follow me back, and then they all unfollowed me. That was back down to zero. It's a horrible, horrible climb, but you get loyal followers, and you get true followers, and you get real people. So I know they're promoting the 10Ks and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with it if you feel like you really have to go that way, but that wasn't a route for me. I know a lot of stars and stuff, they go out and they purchase a lot of followers because they expect to have, when you go to their Twitter account, they're supposed to have all these people. So they pay for it, but I just like to do it kind of the old-fashioned. So I'm kind of stoked about that. Yeah, I am. And on that note, I'm going to get to my first song. And when I come back, we're going to talk about cable, baby. Yes, with football season coming up and time for winter time and snuggling in the house, movies and series and all types of good stuff. Let's see what we got on the cable, what we got that we can save us some money on. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to play some Trace Hefner and Lullaby and get me a drink of water because I think my mouth is getting dry. I'll be right back. All right, that was Trace Hafner in Lullaby. Check him out. You can Google him and support him. You like that? He's got many more. He has that real soft, almost Garfunkel sound. I like that about him. So check him out. Give him some support. It's nice if you support all of the Diamond Delights because I'm constantly getting new ones. Matter of fact, there is a new website, a web page up for the Diamond Delights. You're not going to see it on your mobile because I didn't do it there yet. But if you're on your desktop or tablet, go to the ljdnshow.com and click on Diamond Delights, and it talks about some of the archive music that some artists that are kind of put to rest and things like that. Some of them have given me a write up about what they're doing now. So it's pretty interesting. Go check it out whenever you get a chance. Well, back to the show. Now, we were going to talk about, I have several things I want to talk about, but I'm going to start out with cable because I think that's important. For me, my cable is very important, especially in the wintertime. I may not see it as much in the summer, but in the wintertime when it's cold outside and sometimes it's snowed in, it's really, really good to have something to watch on TV, especially if you sit by a fire and a blanket, the whole 9 yards. It's that part of winter I like. Okay, now the question is, does anyone really still need cable? There's so many options out there. You kind of figure, do you need cable? Okay, here is what Consumer Reports is talking about. It says, with one daughter headed to college, another just a few years away, single dad on blank blank Blackshaw was looking for ways to economize. One easy target, his $125 monthly cable TV, internet, and phone bill. He says, I never use the phone. I only watch a few of the dozens of cable channels that I was getting in the package. He says, Bradshaw downsized to an antenna for free local broadcast and a promotional $20 per month internet rate. Wow. Good for 1 year. He's planning to add a $20 per month subscription to Sling TV, an online service that offers access to cable channels he likes, like CNN, ESPN. The result will be an annual saving of more than $1,000 and no sacrifice in the TV content that he wants. Wow. Now that was one thing that he did. Not everyone will choose to cut back as aggressively as Baslaw. I know I won't. But many Americans are experimenting with cord cutting to get a better deal. Close to 800,000 Americans dropped their traditional pay TV package in the first 3 months of 2017, according to research from Moffett Nathanson. Consumer